Welcome to today's McCate broadcast of the Girls Monterey Bay League All-Star Water Polo Shootout. I'm John Berlin along with Royal Calkins, and today we have the finest girls water polo players in Monterey, the Monterey Bay League, Royal.
Well, that's mostly right. The game is limited to seniors, so we are missing some of the stars, the underclass stars. The CCS rules say that all-star games like this have to be just graduating seniors. But it is still the cream of the crop. Some pretty strong players. There are some of the toughest girls in the league are not here today because they're underclassmen.
I see. Well, we have teams, girls on the dark cap team and the white cap team, and it seems like they have girls from the same school on both teams. So it's not like one school or one area is making up one team or the other. They just kind of, maybe the captains just kind of chose as like
the coaches try to choose to try to kind of even things up. I think there's some girls on the white team. Some of the girls that couldn't make it today. It looks like there's 9 or 10 girls. In water polo, you have 7 girls that you start, or 7 girls in the pool at the same time. The blue team today has about 14 girls here. The white team has about 9. There's so much endurance and speed involved here that when you're short of subs, it can be quite a handicap. Looking at the rosters of the teams and who's not here, I have to say you'd have to make the blue team the favorite today. Probably the best player in the league is playing for Hollister today, or for the blue team today. The Hollister girl named Caitlin Schaefer, and she's a quick little kid. Very, very elusive. We'll see if the white team can contain her today. It would be quite a challenge. So they're girls from both. It's a real mixture. They're trying to make it kind of as balanced as they can, and we'll see how it turns out. Yeah,
you'll have Caitlin Schaefer starting on the blue team, and meanwhile Rachel Esteep, also from Hollister, will be starting on the white team. I have some limited stats for Caitlin Schaefer of 5 games, 33 goals. That would be 6 goals a game.
Well, that's actually right. That's only very partial.
Here they go.
Actually, Caitlin scored 200 goals this season.
So now they go. It's a sprint to the ball, right?
Yeah, they sprint the ball. Caitlin Schaefer on the blue team won the sprint.
So that means it goes towards the blue end, and you've got a white hat goalie. Defending. So now it looks like a steal.
Nice steal by Olivia Calkins from Salinas.
I'm glad you know that name. Okay, long pass down the pool by the white team. We're going to be getting whistles now. That doesn't necessarily mean they stop play. No, they got it in deep to their center. I guess they call it the hole, right?
No, they call it the set. They used to call it the whole person. Now they tend to call it the set. In water polo, it's not like basketball. You can have pretty much almost unlimited fouling. A girl might foul 15 or 20 times and not be kicked out. But there is a category of fouls. The most significant fouls, you would be kicked out for. It's called being rolled or being ejected. You'd be out for 30 seconds.
There's a goal there. Number 14. That's Marissa Petrus with her first goal for the dark team.
Marissa was probably other than Caitlin Schaefer, was probably the leading scorer in the league this year. Another twist of water polo in the leagues. These girls represent players from 2 different leagues. There's a new equity situation where you have basically an A league and a B league, and the girls this year, San Lorenzo Valley and Soquel topped the A league.
Okay, and we got a steal there again by the black. Looks like a fast break. They've got a player down the court. That is number 8, and that's Amanda.
That's likely to be
Akiyama.
So that's an ejection. So now the blue team is up. They have 6 offensive players being guarded by 5 defensive players.
So Mangosian was ejected for how long now?
25 seconds.
25 seconds. Okay. Now what would she have done? Oh, there's a shot.
An ejection is usually like you go over the shoulder. It's just sort of an overly aggressive foul, or sometimes it's just a matter of position. Okay. If you just get to the if the offensive player has got a good position and the other defensive player sort of takes the position away from him, that can be a kick out.
In deep there to the set position.
That should be a kick out.
A kick out meaning it's
an ejection.
Oh.
That should be a kick. Well, it's close.
So number 12, that's Caitlin Schaefer for the blue team, was ejected for 25 seconds.
Now she 25 seconds or until a shot or a goal.
Okay.
Even a shot and a turnover can bring her back in.
So here we are. First, the white team just scored.
Nice goal by, can't tell who.
Number 9 on the white team is Jackie Stranger.
Jackie Stranger of Aptos. Nice shot.
1-1 at 4:46 in the first quarter.
I'm trying to write these down now so we can keep track of the scoring. 1-1 with a 4:46 to go here in the first. 7 minutes quarters, and it seems like it's running time. It rarely stopped the clock.
Well, it shouldn't be running time.
Okay, but they'll stop it on certain fouls.
They usually stop it on fouls and shots. No, it's not running time.
So now it's stopped, and they had to call the foul. Now they pass it back in, and this blue team has the ball. Still a 1-1 tie here.
Nice
early in the first.
Nice steal by the Aptos girl, Jackie Stranger.
Stranger with a steal. And down the court, I guess down the pool goes Owen. A tough pass. Looks like they're going to fight for it. They call the whistle. I guess I didn't see any no action by the whistle. One of the things I find interesting, you can only touch the ball with one hand.
Correct.
I never knew that. I thought, oh, sure, it's just a two-hand
Great
stuff. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Nice shot by number 13, Rachel Eastep of Hollister. The other thing, you can only touch, except for the goalie. The goalie can touch the ball with two hands. The other players can only touch the ball with one hand. There's an interesting rule. If you're a field player as opposed to the goalie, and you attempt to touch the ball with two hands, you're ejected. It's a very strange rule.
For how long?
For the typical ejection period, the 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Okay, so here comes the blue trying to make up some offense. And 6-on-6. Oh, boy, it looks like the set players are just dunking each other there, Royal.
Yeah, especially at the higher levels, like a Division I men's play in the set looks like a
now they're setting
alligator wrestling match.
And the ball got stolen away. Now what happens?
It's still blue ball. Oh, excuse me. This is like a free kick in soccer. The goalie has to have her hips in the goal. The other player's at the 5-meter line, and it's just one-on-one. Great stop by number Hannah Myers from Aptos.
And
that's about a 90% shot. So it's when a goalie's able to block that, that's quite an accomplishment.
I think it's
Nice
Lily
steal.
Tryon's the goalie. Okay.
No, that wasn't Lily Triton in the goal at that time.
Oh, I see.
The goalies are kind of alternating.
I see, huh? And there's a
out of bounds.
miss.
Here's a real twist in water polo as opposed to basketball, the sport that is most closely similar to. In basketball, if a player knocks the ball, if a pass is made and the opposing player knocks the ball out of bounds, that's a turnover. In water polo, it's not a turnover.
Goes to the same team that knocks it out of bounds. Huh?
If you knock the ball out of bounds on a pass, you can be rewarded for good defense by getting the ball. Caitlin Schaefer in her very familiar role as a one-on nobody.
Schaefer with a nice shot with 2:44 to go, ties it up.
Caitlin Schaefer, I think, might have been the first girl in the league, maybe forever this year, to have scored 200 goals in one season. She actually averaged pretty close to 8 goals per game.
Wow.
In the summer, Caitlin plays with the Stanford club team. Most of these girls play in club teams during the summer or during the winter season. Locally, the Monterey County girls tend to play for the Legacy organization or including for Otter Bay. There are 2 different clubs.
Caitlin Schaefer plays for Hollister. Boy, nice defense there by the blue goalie.
The referee just reversed his call. It's a white ball.
Oh. Still going at the same end. 2-2 tie, 2:24 to go here first quarter. The girls Monterey Bay League All-Star Water Polo Shootout. The best seniors in Monterey, the Monterey Bay League.
Nice
Royal
pass.
Calkins, and there's a goal.
Another great shot by Rachel Eastep from Hollister. I thought Caitlin was the entire offense for Hollister, but I guess I'm wrong.
Number 13 with the score for the white.
While they're lining up, let me mention the officials today. We got 2 officials. Thad Sigourney, who used to be a coach at Carmel High. But on the other side of the pool from us is Gary Figueroa, who's the coach at CSU Monterey Bay. Gary has the distinction of having been the captain of the U.S. Olympic team, and he's in the Water Polo Hall of Fame. And he's tremendous coach at CSUMB, tremendous coach of the Otter Bay Water Polo Foundation, which is the sponsoring organization today. Wonderful coach, a wonderful player. Still a great player, even though he very seldom plays. I think he doesn't play at the Masters level anymore because I think he feels it would be unfair. He's so much better than just about anybody his age.
Well, he's going to be our halftime interview.
Yeah, we're hoping to get over to talk about his upcoming season. For the high school girls and high school boys play water polo in the fall. At the college level, the college girls or college women, excuse me, they play their seasons is in the winter. It starts in so the CSUMB season begins here in a couple weeks.
There's a shot over the goal. Now I just got that third goal for the white. Now maybe I made a mistake there, but I thought the white was up 3-2, and
I think
they have them up the black up 3-2 on the scoreboard.
No, let's see.
I had the black as home team, so maybe I'm wrong here, but I'm not sure which is which anymore. Let's see, because I had the white with 3 goals. Let's just see. There's a block by the blue team.
Caitlin Schaefer again. Quite a move. She's a slippery player. Well, now they got the score on the scoreboard. It says 4-2.
Yeah, well, I had it 3-3, so I'm already off here. You can tell how quick this game is for me to keep up track of. It's not like a football game where you can kind of have a little time after the score.
Mm-hmm. That's like I said, it's a familiar position for Schaefer to be in, being all by herself, just her and the goalie. She's a
fast swimmer, huh?
She's a fast swimmer and just very
very
elusive.
They're really fighting down there, Royal. Isn't that a foul on the set?
It was a foul, but I guess it was a kick out. I guess it was.
There's a goal.
Number 9, Jackie Stanger from FTOS. I think that's at least her second goal of the game. I think we got Jackie and Rachel. Jackie Stanger of FTOS and Rachel Eastep of Hollister seem to be doing all the scoring for the white team today. Four to 3 at the moment. We've got 46 seconds left in the first quarter. They probably will change sides at the quarter. It kind of depends on the sun. Sometimes they change sides at the quarter. Sometimes they change sides at the half.
I see.
Nice deal by number 9 again. Number 9 is playing off the Haley Goodwin from, Jackie Stanger from Aptos. She's having an excellent game. Boy, that should be a penalty shot, I presume. No, they made it an ejection instead.
Oh, there's a good block. It's like sometimes the ball could go up to 60 miles an hour. I don't think the women will be throwing it that fast, but I know the men could be.
There's a great block. There's 16 seconds left in the quarter.
If you got a fast break. And it's like the black keep control. Number 6, that's Julie and Tar. What a number.
There's 3 seconds,
Hoffman.
2 seconds. No shot.
And so we end the first quarter with the, looks like the black team up 4-3. Although I had the white team up 4-3, but that's okay.
Well, seeing as, John, I think this is one of your first water polo games. This is probably, I'd probably go with the scoreboard today, but you never really know.
I think
you
might have a clue there, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to stop trying to keep score at this point, Royal, and let's just try to enjoy this game because, again, these are the all-stars of the Monterey Bay League for the girls' all-star water polo shootout here, and of course they are the seniors who are the best in the area.
Yeah, this year in the in the league, the top league for the girl. Well, there's interestingly the same high school, like Salinas High School, for instance, could be the boys might play in one league and the girls will play in a different league. They have we're still on, right? Winning the top league this year was pretty much a tie between San Lorenzo Valley and SLV. Ultimately, SLV took the top because of I don't remember if it was because of points or because if they had a
you mean
playoff
SoCal
game.
Here?
San Lorenzo Valley and SoCal were the top 2 teams in the top league, Monterey
the
Gavilan
Division.
And the top local team, the Monterey County team that did fare the best this year, was kind of a sleeper team of Santa Catalina. Going ahead to next year, next fall, San Lorenzo Valley, which had a great year this year, where they're losing 12 seniors. So they're really going to be in a rebuilding situation, putting Santa Catalina actually in a great spot to be a real contender for the league title next year. They don't make a big deal about which league is the lower league or the higher league, but there's in the lower division essentially is called the Pacific Division. This year the standout teams there were Santa Cruz High and Monterey High. And Monterey High had a wonderful year. So next year, because Monterey did so well, you'd have to expect that they will be moved up to the higher league.
Yeah, 17-6 overall, 10-2 in league.
Right. So there's and they have a very strong team returning.
I'm just going to read this real quick about the McCate Foundation, the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology. The Media Center's mission is to provide a training center for all aspects of modern media and the arts, thus delivering programs designed to prepare all students for success in our independent global society. The McCate vision is the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology integrates accredited core academic curriculum with training in the visual and performing arts and digital media technology education, providing Monterey County students and their teachers with the skills necessary for success in the 21st century. And that's what you're watching now, is one of the broadcasts by the McCate Foundation, which they are showing on cable 26 and of course on McCate.org.
Here we have the sprint to open the second quarter, excuse me. Caitlin Schaefer dominated. In fact, I think the white team did kind of let her have it.
She's that fast, huh?
Yeah, some of the fastest swimmers on the white team aren't out here today. Nice, great turnover, great steal. One-on-one situation, E-step. I think it's Rachel E-step from Hollister. Again, we're having a sort of a Hollister shootout today. Two high school teammates playing on different teams today are sort of dominating the offense.
Nice fast break score by Rachel E-step,
which ties up the game 4-4. The white team, I think the white team has to be the underdogs, partially because of Schaefer, but the white team is definitely holding their own today, doing very nicely. Just as I said, of course, the blue team scores.
13, Kendra Hoffman with the net shot.
Kendra Hoffman of Santa Catalina with a nice lob shot.
That makes the blue a 5-4. They're calling them blue instead of black. I guess they call them the dark color, or I guess they call them blue.
It used to be that all water polo, it was either blue or white. In about it was about 1969. They changed the rules, allowing for the first time teams to go to different colors and pick their own colors. I know that because my junior college team was the first team in the country to go to different colors other than just the blue caps.
Did you know that the men's was the first team sport to be in the Olympics, and that was in 1900?
I didn't know that.
And then the women were not included in the Olympics until the year 2000 in Australia. A whole 100 years for women's water polo to be included.
You know, with so much water polo in California, you would suspect that the United States might dominate water polo at the Olympic level, but it's actually not so. We haven't. I'm not sure. I don't believe the men.
Oh, good shot.
Have had a gold medal yet. I couldn't tell who took that shot.
White. This tied.
Number 2, Olivia Calkins.
Maybe you should be paying attention there, Dad.
I should have been watching my conflict of interest better.
Uh-huh.
Actually, at the Olympic level, the Croatians, the Eastern Bloc countries, Hungary, Croatia, dominate. And there's a national championship going on right now, sort of Olympic development, and a very good American team was just defeated yesterday by the Croatians 17-7. So oddly enough, the water polo was it's been a bigger sport longer in the Eastern Bloc than it's been in the States.
See, now they've made the score like I had told you. It is now 6-5 in favor of the white.
So the scoreboard was right, and it was wrong, and you were right? Is that what you're telling me?
Something to that. I don't know. Was that a block or score?
That was a nice block by Lily Triton.
Very good, very good.
Her name keeps being misspelled in various places. It's just Lily Trihen, but it's not. It definitely is Triton.
From Carmelo, she had 24 saves on my stats. I think she probably had more than that throughout the year.
Yeah, she was. She's played for the last several years on Junior Olympics team sponsored every year by the Legacy organization. Great slough, great steal by the white team. They did a little 4-on-1 number on Ms. Schaefer, who's got a big old frown on her face as a result.
4-on-1. Well, you gotta guard your toughest ones.
Yep. Schaefer led this league in scoring this year, and I'm pretty sure she also led the league in ejections. They call it getting rolled. She got rolled a lot. She's a rather an aggressive player.
She gets rolled, or she does the rolling?
No, she gets rolled. She gets ejected for.
Oh, that's what they call it when you get ejected. It's called rolled, huh? Okay.
For aggressive play.
One of those fouls that takes longer than 25 seconds.
No, that's getting rolled. It can be just the 25. She did get rolled from a couple games late in the game, for the whole game, but that's kind of a whole different deal.
Oh.
Nice block by Lily Triton.
Looked like the goal kind of helped that too.
Well, we're going to credit. This is a high school. They're not pros. We're going to credit the kids. Okay.
I will give her credit.
Be generous here, John.
Carmel, senior goalie, with the stop, and the lead 6-5, still with the white here. 3:58 to go here in the second period. 7-minute periods. There's 4 of them. And
the white team is amazing. The with the
good block there.
Not quite yet. The blue team with the numbers. The numbers, of course, will favor them as the game wears on, because that means that they'll get some rest. This game is fatigue. Fatigue can be a huge factor in this game.
Oh, there's a shot.
Wide of the goal.
Number
nice
3, that was Haley Smith.
There you go.
San Lorenzo Valley.
One of the many San Lorenzo Valley seniors.
32. I had her for 23 games with 64 goals. 2 goals a game.
Can't tell who's in the set.
Oh,
nice shot by
number 4. Number 4.
Cammie Kellogg, another senior from SLV. Beautiful shot.
7-5 white.
7-5 white at the end. 3:14 back to play.
Entering the game on the white team is Haley Goodwine of Alvarez. Alvarez High School in Salinas has a kind of a young program. They've only had water polo a few years, and the Alvarez team had a wonderful milestone this year of winning their first girls varsity game, and they deserve a lot of credit for it. That last score was by Petrus from San Lorenzo Valley, so it's 6-7. The white team is still up by 1.
Petrus from San Lorenzo Valley.
Vic Calkins passing into the set. Oh, that should be a kick out. Well, he's slow on the whistles today. They have a. Oh, it's going to be a penalty shot. The officiating today is going to be as good as you'll ever see, because Gary Figueroa, in addition to being a tremendous player and a tremendous coach, is also a great official. Jackie Stanger has at least her 3rd goal this game, maybe 4. Are you still keeping track, John?
3rd. I'm trying.
Gary Figueroa.
If
you go to a water polo game and Gary Figueroa is reffing, you figure it's going to be the best officiating game you're ever going to see. It's an extremely difficult game to officiate, because, as you can tell, so much of the game is played underwater, kind of out.
Stolen back.
Can't really see.
But this game is really. Oh, there's a nice shot. Number 3 for the black and blue.
Almost a great steal by Olivia Calkins, but Haley Smith from San Lorenzo Valley recovered for the goal. 7-8, very tight contest.
With 2:31 left to play, we have a 1-goal game.
They divided up the teams more evenly than I thought.
Very, very fast-paced game. They can tell these young ladies are getting very tired.
Yeah. So White goes back on offense.
Oh, stolen.
Forward pass. Blue back with the ball. 2:16 left to go in the quarter.
They can tie it up here. They can tie it up with a goal here. But you said they should be favored, so White really playing over their head. And of course, underladied, understaffed, as they do not have quite this. I think you said they have 9 players compared to what, 14 for the blue, so or black, the dark-colored hats. I guess you call it.
Great stop by great block by Jackie Stanger again. Getting tired of saying her name. She's really kind of leading things for the lead.
And there's a steal for the White. So the White
today
can increase their lead at 8.
That wasn't that wasn't Olivia Calkins again with the steal, was it?
I didn't catch the number, but it might have been. Number 2 on the White team. Here we go. The White team can take increase their one goal lead here with a minute and a half to go, first half. White still with the ball.
Shot clock winding down.
Oh! It looks like a throwaway, and it is. It's stolen by the dark-hatted girls. Girls on a fast break here. Royal looks like he's going to get an easy goal.
Now there
it is.
Now there, the refs just totally missed a call.
Julian Tarr.
The white team could have gone over and stopped the little fast break there, but the refs didn't notice that they were holding. The white team was being held by the black team. But as you say, it's pretty hard to see that sometimes when it's happening underwater.
You've got to call the game, not the reffing here, Royal. Come on, you're the play-by-play.
Oh, well, you know, I double as a opinion page editor, so, you know.
Oh, that's right.
I'm a professional opinionizer.
Well, you're going to have to take over as color then, as there's a throwaway. The ball is turned over to the dark-hatted girls. Now the girls on a fast break. Boy, there's a good set in the middle.
And that looks like a goal coming. No, great stop.
Julian Tarr misses. Good stop.
White ball.
It's all tied up at 8. It looks like we're under a minute left to go in the first half. These girls have got to be tired, boy. That is a lot. I was reading that they can swim up to 1.5 miles in a match.
Yeah, no, before this game, I played briefly with the club team that warmed up, that was playing this pool earlier today, and I lasted about 10 minutes before I was just fully exhausted. Why
you're huffing and puffing now, right? It was a turnover with the black team. Black helmeted on the way on the fast break. Number 3, Haley Smith.
That's going to be a kick out or a penalty shot, most likely. It's an ejection.
Julian Tarr gets fouled, and then they drop it off to Marissa Petrus.
So the black team, I think just took the lead, but I'm not sure if that was a goal or not. Let's see.
I don't think they're giving them the goal.
Yeah, no,
they are.
They are
giving them the goal. That is Petrus with the goal for the Black have scored the last 3 goals here, and they've taken the 9-8 lead. With
17 to go in the half.
17 seconds left to go here. First half. The girls Monterey Bay League All-Star Water Polo Shootout here at CSUMB. John Berlin along with Royal Calkins bringing you the action.
3 seconds left.
Oh. Now that'll stop the clock there. So there's 2.1. And now that it's in, then they start the clock, and that'll be the end of the first half, where the black-hatted team is ahead 9-8.
So joining me now here for a bit is Gary Figueroa, who is playing double duty today, or probably triple duty. He's one of the officials here today, and as well as one of the major domos of the Otter Bay Water Polo Foundation, which is one of the sponsoring organizations here today. And he's also the coach at CSUMB. I wanted to talk to Gary a little bit about his upcoming season. College women, play in the winter, unlike the high school girls. And so he's just on the verge of starting a season. Tell us about your team this year.
Well, we've actually got both a young and old team, I guess is one way of putting it. We've got some players that are returning. We really only lost 3 players from last year's season. However, one of those was the NC2A Player of the Year, which is always a tough loss. But it's nice. The girls are working hard and figuring out how to fill those spots, and I have high hopes for them this year.
Well, you didn't actually name Nikki Smart. She was a Player of the Year this last year. She was a tremendous player.
Didn't, but should have.
Yeah, she's a great player. And in fact, I've had the benefit of being coached by her a little bit in some of the Masters water polo that I pretend to play out here.
Yeah.
This pool. Tremendous players. Well, who do you? I know you don't want to single out too many people, but who looks to kind of lead the team this year?
Well, our team captain, for one, Jackie Walters, and she does a lot of things for us, both in and out of the pool, keeping the team together, encouragement. Very good 2-meter player for us, so she'll be one of the ones that we'll look to. And then, our goalie play is getting better, which is nice. We've got a lot of other players that are just learning parts of the game. So.
Now, last year, I believe it was the most successful season you've had here, wasn't it?
It was. The team kind of peaked at the right time. We ended up almost getting in the final game of the WWPA, which is our conference championships, which was ultimately won by Loyola Marymount. And we just had a real close game with UC San Diego lost to them by a goal. So hopefully we figure out how to get over that hump.
And if I recall right, I think you got some big Coach of the Year honors out of that, somewhere out of that, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I guess that's how it works. You know, your team does well, and that happens.
Well, I don't think it was probably just your record. I think it was more than that. This game today, I was predicting a little more lopsided game. I thought the blue team, led by Caitlin Schaefer, was probably going to dominate a little more than they have. It's just about tied up at halftime. For one thing, they got like 14 players, and some of the maybe the better players, some pretty good players for the white team didn't show up. How do you view this game today? The caliber of play, is it?
It looks good.
Is it getting better? Is water polo in this area getting better than it used to be, or is it?
It is, and again, it's really good to see. And the girls train hard, so they can play, you know, more than just a couple of minutes. The stamina looks good for both teams. So, you know, having more depth sometimes helps. In this case, the dark team, it's you know, as they're rotating people in, it's getting to know each other as you play. So all-star games are a challenge. It's a challenge to actually figure out the team part of it, but they're both sides are doing a good job.
Now, most of the girls at the local high schools, Monterey, Salinas, have played locally with club teams in the summer and in the off season. Otter Bay, the foundation, the team that you're heading up, are they doing stuff there for young athletes, high school level kids at this point, or is it still mainly masters?
It started with mainly masters, and out of that, it's growing into more of the age groups. So the answer is yes. There's another club here locally named Legacy Water Polo who's doing a good job with raising up young players and just supporting coaches. We're trying to again figure out how to get more officials involved in the game, and I know you, for one, Royal, have considered doing some of that, so maybe that's in your future. But anyhow, it's like anything developing, it takes some time. You know?
Yeah, I noticed the officiating in the first. I think I only saw one call you horribly missed, but the rest of the game looked pretty darn good.
How about that?
Yeah. I'll let you go. We'll watch a little of the three alive. I don't know if they're going to make all the girls play. As you probably noticed, I have a conflict of interest today because my daughter's playing, but she said, I don't want to play 3 alive. I'm the worst shooter in the world, but we'll see.
And we both know she's not.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Gary.
Thanks, Royal.
Okay, here we go again. Gary Figueroa, our halftime guest, the coach at CSUMB Water Polo, ready to throw it in.
There we go.
He's got the girls starting, so now he'll throw it in right when they. Oh boy, throw it and they. Right in front of him.
Schaefer's 3 for 3 on the sprints.
She is fast.
And she's interesting. She's mainly a breaststroker. I think she's probably the top breaststroker in the league. She's scored already with 12 seconds into the quarter. Another goal by Schaefer. Has probably got, I don't know, 5 goals, 6 goals. I wish I do.
Well, we'll get it. I'll see what I have unofficially at number 12.
So that puts the game back to 9-9 and 9-9 tie. White team has the ball.
All right, coming down on a kind of a controlled offense, the white team, the white girls all-star team. Again, doesn't matter which team. Some of the teams have the girls from the same school on different teams. There's a fast break for the black.
Great steal by the blue team. Dominated.
That's number 3, Haley Smith with the shot.
Haley Smith from San Lorenzo Valley.
Looks like she got it.
I think there are. Looks like 4 or 5 girls from the San Lorenzo Valley team out here today. This is an all-senior game. These are all senior girls from the various high schools in 4 counties. San Lorenzo Valley, as I mentioned, loses 12 of the seniors last year. This coming year, they won the league, but they're going to have a bit of a rebuilding season this year.
All right, here's the white team. Again, as you say, they're not as well staffed or as well womaned, and so the white team will not have as many players. So you'll see that the black team should. It starts to,
the white team should start getting tired.
Yeah, it should start showing their endurance. Nice block.
Nice shot by Haley Smith from San Lorenzo Valley, but not enough.
And Brooke Fultz with the stop for the black team. And boy, the black on a fast break down there.
Julie Tarr from Soquel with the ball. She's hoping right now. She's hoping to draw the foul as much as anything else.
Looks like she got one.
But see, but now she can't shoot. So
Amanda Akiyama with the ball, number 8 over there. And now it's way over the left side. Now in deep.
Here comes a 5-meter shot.
Trying to get it to the set.
No, it's just a ejection. So it's 6 on 5.
6 on 5 for
the black
the
team has 6 offensive players, and the white team has got 5 defensive players.
score by number 14.
Marissa Petrus. I think she was the second leading scorer in the league this year. That puts the black team up 11-9. They've scored 2 goals quite quickly here in the first minute.
Try
of the second
3.
half.
They were down by 1.
Oh, excuse me.
They were down 8-9 as we started here, Royal. So I'm keeping track for you.
That's right. I stand corrected.
And well, you're actually sitting, but okay. No, you know, this is as tough as some of our basketball games we play at the Sports Center. These guys really.
The white team. Oh, beautiful. Nice pass. Way to recognize, beautifully recognized that she was in trouble and got rid of the ball.
Nice shot, but off the goal. There was still white team. Oh, another one off the goal, and black team will take it over.
Sure, white team was struggling a little bit going into this in the opening of this quarter, but they showed some real life there. They didn't score, but they showed some great life. I think the black team is looking they got a lot more energy right now, I think, than the white team.
Lauren Castro passes
a little headbutt from the black team. Here comes a goal by the black team. The black team is dominating this quarter.
Number 11, and that is Lauren Castro with a shot.
That's 4 goals here in the first 3 minutes of the game, 2.5 minutes of the game.
Yep, 2.5 minutes of the third quarter here, Royal, and the black team has taken off as 12-9.
You know, one thing I really haven't really mentioned the coaches here. The white team, Kenny Asaki, is a fixture in aquatics in Monterey County. He was the coach, the water polo coach and swim coach at Monterey High for many years. His son Kai is the boys coach at Monterey High, and Ken's one of these fellows who retires like every year.
Yeah, he's been retired about 5 times.
He's a wonderful fellow. He's also coaches.
Oh, that's a good shot.
A great shot by Rachel Aistep from Hollister.
Number 12? No? That was a white team, wasn't it? Was that Rachel? Was that number 2?
It wasn't number 2. It was, I think, I couldn't tell.
I thought it was number 12.
Well, that would be Hannah Hutchinson from SoCal then.
That's the one I saw with my binoculars, so we'll give it to number 12, white. And that brings them within 2, 12-10.
Great defense by the white team.
Boy, there's a fast break into the. I guess it's not a fast break, but it's a good set.
Looks like a penalty shot called by official Gary Figueroa.
Actual penalty shot. So
like a free kick in soccer.
Number 6 is Julian Tarr will be taking the shot, and she gets it.
Again, that's about a 90% shot. 90% chance of success there. It puts the black team back up 13-10.
Yeah, they've just taken off here in the second half. As you had mentioned, they were over.
They're switching goalies on the white team. Lily Triton, the Carmel girl, back in. Taking over from Hannah Myers from Aptos.
But we're coming down towards the blue end. Black, and the black steals the ball. Good thievery by Julian Tarr. Fast break. It's like Jessica Rosa, but she looks like she was just drowned.
So that'll be a man-up situation for the black team. Ball under on the black team, so the white team dodged a bullet there. They were going to be a man down, but now they're.
Really good one with the foul.
I'm not sure what they're calling.
Number
here.
10. She's supposed to be
I think it's an ejection somewhere.
Yeah, number 10. There she goes. She goes. I don't want to be. Hey, how'd you guys catch me?
Well, actually, it was interesting. She will just be out for very briefly. She just didn't when she was ejected. And she didn't make it all the way over to what they would essentially be called the penalty box. So she's got to go to the penalty box and then get back in.
Is there somebody else already there? So they're down 2?
Now she can come in.
Are there 2 of them out? So
no, there's just 1 out. Okay. But now they've got a turnover. 1, 2, 3, 4. White's still a man down. Now they're even up again.
Sounds like Olivia Calkins made that last shot. No good for the white. Here's the black boy with the huge second half with a 3-point lead, and there's a shot.
Beautiful shot by Petrus, I believe.
Number 14, and that is Petrus. The black make it 14-10.
14-10. 2:46 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, you can tell the white team a little tired. It's the length of the pool getting to be pretty long. Boy, what a workout.
Yeah, it's a 25-meter pool, but by the end of the game, it starts feeling like a 40 or 50-meter pool.
Number 9.
Oh, nice try by Jackie Baldwin from
Jackie Strainer.
Oh, excuse me, Jackie Strainer from Aptos.
There's a fast break. Get it down to number 9. That's Jessica Rosa with the fast break.
Well, on
they call
goal.
it a fast break on. Oh, blocked by the backboard. And then a rebound put in by number 11. No, I guess that was Jessica Rosa with the follow-up. And the Black just had 15 to 10.
Jessica Rosa from Alvarez.
15 to 10. After being down 9-8 at halftime, the Black Hat have come back to a big 5-goal lead.
That's plenty of time, though, because we're still a little over halfway through the first quarter.
Boy, look at them fighting under there. Boy, they're drowning each other. What's going on?
She shouldn't be able to shoot there.
Why?
Because she was inside the 5.
Oh, okay. Carol Kellogg had to pass it out.
White ball. Olivia Calkins with the shot, with the foul.
Deep again. Oh, nice little twisty move.
Nice try. Nice backhand, attempted backhand.
So that has to touch the net. It looked like it went across the goal, but it has to touch the net, huh?
Well, it just has to cross the plane, entirely cross the plane to the front of the goal. But that was a nice backhand attempt by Cami Kellogg from San Lorenzo Valley. Now it has to go actually all the way past the plane.
Okay, in deep to number 9, and Jessica Rosa.
Nice stop by Lily Triton.
Good stop by the goalie. Minute and a half left here in the third. John Berlin along with Royal Calkins bringing the women's Monterey Bay League All-Star Water Polo Shootout to you.
Yeah, I guess they still call them girls at the high school level. At the college level, they call them women.
Sorry.
No, I'm not sure. You know where the cutoff is.
It's the girls. You're right.
Great shot by number 4, Cami Kellogg from SLV with a narrow power play. She's the classic set player, but they haven't really been using her that much today. The set player being like the post player in basketball.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. We've been seeing a lot of battles in there.
Yeah, she's kind of a strong girl, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's had some pretty good success here in the last few minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see her posting her up even more.
Gets the White within 4 points, or 4 goals. It's a 15-11 Black Hat lead, and it's stolen by the White. Going the other direction, going south. There's a little fast break pass out. Number 5 is Tanya
Magosian.
Magosian
from Monterey High School does a great shot.
And there it is, the score by Magosian.
At Monterey High, she was one of the leaders of the team. Their top players at Monterey this year are not here today because they're juniors. That's Colleen Mayone and Shannon Cry. They were co most valuable players in the league. So they should lead them on to some real greatness next year.
37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Black Hat leading 15 to 12 over the White.
30 seconds to go.
See if the White can hold them off.
The White team's
like a foul there, but still, see if the White team can hold them off.
The White team's making it into a game. They're showing some signs of being blown out, but
that was a nice block.
Great.
And the White could pick it up, but no, it's a battle for it. And number 9 from the White, that's Jackie Strainer, picks it up.
White retains the ball.
Fast break, right on down.
13 seconds ago. Cami Kellogg makes, not the best pass in the world.
And the ball gets stripped in at 5 seconds left, and that'll be the end of the third quarter with the Black Hats leading 15 to 12, Royal.
Yes, they do. Yes, they are. Yes, they be.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I mean, just to mention here.
See, it's such a tiring game that even the announcers start getting tired by the end of the third quarter.
One of our great supporters is the law office of Walker and Reed LLP, a full-service Monterey County law firm specializing in real estate, personal and business matters, nonprofit, and estate planning. WalkerandReed.com or 831-649-1100. That's Walker and Reed, attorneys at law. There you go.
You know who we're not mentioning very much here today is another partner in this venture out here, and that's, of course, the
Monterey Herald.
Yeah.
How would you know them, sir?
I don't know. I do work there pretty much full time, but
Do you have an opinion about that?
yeah, well, actually, this is the first water polo game we've done. This is really a kind of a partnership between the Herald and the MCAET, the Monterey County Office of Education.
Yeah.
We've been doing, starting this last year, we started doing a game of the week in football with John Berlin here doing the play-by-play. And we're sort of doing a soft opening. This is the Monterey County Office of Education is in the process of starting a new charter school called Millennium
Charter School,
which is basically a drama and tech school. And they have on the tech side they have a lot of video production, TV production equipment and skills, and so they have we've formed a partnership of sort with the Herald to start broadcasting, cable casting football games, water polo games, eventually.
Well,
theater,
sports
well, not
the
just
kids in the Monterey County
sporting events, but in addition to dramatic events, theater, arts, etc. It's still in its early stages, so we're not really sure where it's going, but it's really a pretty exciting opportunity to make use of new technology, to make better use of the airwaves, and get our kids out there, get their faces out there on TV, and maybe encourage athletics and cultural endeavors in ways that haven't really been encouraged here locally.
Well,
it's an exciting time.
It's an incredible opportunity for someone to learn. I know I'm going to give a list of the people working on today's program at the end, but one of the young fellows working out here is a sophomore in school, and he's just out there learning how to do a camera, and he'll be able to work for NBC when he's through with high school.
Okay, we're opening the fourth quarter. The sprint. Let's see if Caitlin can make it 4 for 4. Yes, she did. So the Black retains control of the ball. 15-12 as we open the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go. Nice turn here by. Beautiful little lob shot over the head of the goalie for a quick score. Here the black team's opening up the fourth quarter, sort of the way they opened the third quarter with that goal score with just 19 seconds in.
Did you get the number?
No, I did not.
Okay, 16-12 in favor of the black-hatted
That goal
team.
was scored too far away from my eyes. The white team's on the offense. Not for long though. Black team just did a quick steal. Caitlin Schaefer.
Steal by number 12, Caitlin Schaefer, throwing the ball to Smith.
So they're still going. Did they change ends, or are they still going the same direction?
Yeah, they're going the same direction as they were in the last quarter. They changed directions at the half.
Okay, so now the black, they're just. Oh, that nice long shot.
Beautiful shot by Schaefer, the scoring queen of the game.
Caitlin Schaefer.
Caitlin plays in the summer for the Stanford club. I haven't heard yet where she's planning to go to college. I know she's hoping to play Division I ball. I'm sure she's a prospect with the kind of scoring she had this year.
Yeah, I guess so, man. She seems like a real polywog out there. Knows how to swim.
Another steal by the black team. The white team's getting, as I predicted earlier, getting a little tired.
Well, I have her with 3 goals unofficially.
Who's that? Schaefer?
Number 12, yeah.
Oh, she has more than 3.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Hoffman controlling the ball up to Schaefer.
Nice steal by Olivia Calkins. I should say no relation, but that would be a lie.
4 for her, but that's unofficial.
4 steals. Boy, that's something.
No, I mean 4.
She's
4 goals for Schaefer. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm way back a page there for you. Okay, keep it up there, Boyle. You're doing.
Oh, nice shot by somebody with a fine arm.
Jackie Stringer.
Jackie Stringer again, but a little far and wide. There was a doctoral study several years ago, and they found that female water polo players tend to miss shots because they try to go to the middle of the goal, because girls like to color within the lines. They like to play by the rules, and they're so they end up hitting the goalie more often than boys. It was an actual doctoral study at the University of Michigan, I believe.
Isn't that interesting? Well, women, hopefully they'll learn to, draw outside the lines as they get more, accustomed to men.
Yep.
That's terrible.
White team, shot clock winding down, 8 seconds to go.
Do you park in the lines? Is the
Olivia
question.
Calkins with the ball.
Oh, there she is.
Nowhere to go with it though.
Oh, she passes inside. Get it to
Oh,
the
nice
set.
try, nice try. That, I'm not sure who that was. Number 9 again. That was Jackie Stanger with a great shot at attempt at a backhand, but wide of the goal. Time's looking a little, time's winding down on the white team. It's about 4 minutes ago, 17 to 12. So they're going to have to, the offense for White's going to have to step it up if they're going to get back in this game.
Well, as you mentioned, with 4 minutes to go, the white team definitely understaffed and should be running out of gas at this point, and a tough time to try to make a big 5-point
Here comes
comeback.
a lob shot by, no, I thought Calkins would go for her classic lob.
Yeah, she tried to pass it in, and it looked like it got taken away. Again, the fatigue factor has got to be huge. Again, this is the girls Monterey Bay League All-Star Water Polo Shootout, and these are the seniors. Let's just see if you can read all the girls on that roster for us there so that everybody gets named. Because I know you know the names there. I'll keep track of the game for you.
And on the white team, we got Lily Triton.
There's a nice shot by
from Carmel High.
Hannah Hutchison. It was just nice, good block. And then the goal seems to fall over. Is that what happens? The goal falls over?
Yes, it does. Also playing for the Whites today, Hannah Myers from Aptos. Olivia Calkins, Salinas.
Olivia who?
Olivia Calkins. Cami Kellogg from St. Lawrence Valley. Tanya Bogosian from Monterey High School, and I apologize if I didn't do that name perfectly. Colette Hamway from Carmel. Michelle Perliba, I'm not pronouncing that correctly, from SoCal. Ali Welshmeyer from Stevenson.
We've got a timeout, so keep it up there, Royal.
Also on the roster today, Jackie Stanger from Aptos, Haley Goodwine from Alvarez, Adeline Polino from Christopher, Hannah Hutchison from SoCal, Rachel Eastup from Hollister, and Whitney Perez from Santa Catalina.
Slow it down. We got a timeout.
That's the white team. Well, it's only about a 30-second timeout, so.
All right. Okay. But only 3 minutes left, and it's 17 to 12 in favor of the black helmeted team.
On the blue team today, the roster: Brooke Foltz of SLV, Marissa Azua of Soquel, Caitlin Ramirez from Christopher, Haley Smith from San Lorenzo Valley, Rachel Haw from Monterey, Jacqueline Maldwin from Carmel, Jillian Tarr from Soquel High, Julia Fleming from Harbor High School in Santa Cruz, Amanda Akiyama from Aptos, Jessica Rosa from Alvarez, Julia Graham from Christopher, Lauren Castro from Soquel, Caitlin Schaefer from Hollister, Kendra Hoffman from Santa Catalina, and Marissa Petrus from San Lorenzo Valley.
Very good. Thank you, Royal Calkins.
We're back in action.
From the Herald. Doing the play-by-play for this excellent.
Oh, beautiful lob shot by number 14.
Yeah,
on the
number
blue
14
team is
14
Marissa Petrus.
Marissa Petrus.
Santa Rosa Valley.
First points in 3 minutes for either team, but make it 18 to 12, giving a commanding lead to the darker hatted girls.
Great turn, great turn. That should be it. I would have thought that would be an ejection.
Boy, there are just so many fouls going on.
We got a real struggle going on. No, that's an ejection. So the white team goes up. It's a man-up situation or man-down situation, however you want to describe it.
Would you call it a girl down?
I guess you could call it a girl down, but a quick shot, overly quick shot.
Overly quick.
When you're up like that, when you've got the advantage, you really should pass the ball around and try to get the goalie at a disadvantage by sending the ball back and forth across the goal, so that the goalies can't keep up with you. Great steal by the white team. So the white down needs to really kick it in if they want to get back in the game. Number 2, Calkins with the ball. Nice pass. Here goes the post player. She's getting hammered. Going to be an ejection. The white team's going to have a girl up situation again.
Girl up.
Here we go. It's nice. Here's a good chance here for a shot. Yep.
We got it.
Number 9. Who was number 9? Jackie
Number
Stanger
9,
again
Jackie
from
Stanger.
Aptos. She's making a name for herself today.
We'll have to see how many unofficial I have.
Looks like 18-13 with 2 minutes to go. I don't think the white team's on a pace to win this game, but they have made a fine showing.
2, 3.
So the blue team with the ball again.
4. I have 4 goals for Jackie Stanger.
That's a great showing. I think they're going to have an offensive player and for each team and a defensive player for each team.
Yeah,
so
I doubt if we'll be on the air at that point.
I know, but I think Schaefer's got to be the candidate for the offensive player for the black team. Not sure. Oh, yes, beautiful shot. That's a nice backhand by Cammie Kellogg from San Lorenzo Valley. I was talking earlier that I think they kind of underused her early on, but here at the end, she's coming on really strong.
All right, got a couple points, 18-14.
Big smile on the face of Cammie Kellogg.
Exhausted smile, no doubt. Boy, good job. Oh, that was a long
Beautiful shot. The long shot, long rebound.
So it's just a big rebound.
Nice.
They fight for it.
Nice race to the ball and won by Jackie Stanger.
Down to a minute 20 left in the match here. 18-14. Dark-haired, dark-hatted team.
Quite a wrestling match going on in the center. It's the camera. I hope the cameras are looking at the post position because they're really wrestling like alligators in there.
Oh, look at that. There's the ball to him.
Here comes a oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot by Kellogg.
By Kellogg, boy. Sweeping hook shot. Off the bar.
The refs pretty much let the post player and the post defender kind of wrestle it out when the ball's not there. When the ball gets to them, then all of a sudden they'll call the foul pretty quickly. But when the ball is away down in the pool, it's amazing how much of a wrestling match it could be in the post position.
Under a minute to go, nearing 30 seconds. White team desperately needs to score, but they're down by 4, 18-14.
Oh, she could have taken that shot.
Pass to the outside. They got about 26 seconds if they can get a shot in there. There it is.
Now, see, that was where the defensive player hit the ball and went out of bounds off the defensive player, but the defense gets the ball. Unlike in basketball, the ball would have gone back to the offense.
That didn't go in. I thought that went in.
No, it was not a goal.
Well, we're down to the last 11 seconds here, Royal. Looks like the blue and black team is going to pull this one out.
Beautiful.
With an 18-14 victory
Beautiful,
lead.
beautiful shot by Marissa Petrus of San Lorenzo Valley. These girls have all done a fine job. The level of play, as Gary Figueroa said at halftime, the level of play by the kids around here has really, the girls has improved dramatically. The boys have improved dramatically as well.
Oh, there's a long shot.
Coming up next, we won't be broadcasting it today, but we got a boys team coming
They got
in.
it, 19. That was a good one. I'm sorry.
Oh, they gave him the goal?
They gave him the goal.
So on the
6 seconds.
Just with 6 let me talk about the boys just for a second. In the big changes coming in boys water polo locally, SoCal High School just won, in the boys competition, won their 17th league championship in a row, but their coach, Marcelo Adas, has announced his retirement. And that dynasty may be coming to a close. And this year they lost for the first time in the CCS playoffs. They lost to Carmel High,
wow,
which was a huge upset. And Carmel has really come on strong in recent years.
Yeah, but they were 6-10, 5-8 overall. I mean, leagues. Carmel's. That's a big win.
No, you're looking for the women.
I'm looking at the women. I'm sorry.
But I'd say I think the competition for dominance for the boys in the next couple of years is really going to be between Carmel and Salinas High. Salinas High has got a real cast of some really fine young players who are currently freshmen and sophomores. Nick Clark, Nathaniel Hunsdorfer. So water polo is a growing sport. More actually, at a time where a lot of schools are cutting back on their budgets. Schools are adding water polo. Christopher High School in Gilroy just started up a water polo program. I'm hopeful, and others are hopeful as well. The Pacific Grove High School will take up water polo. Their coach there has been pressing pretty hard. The swim coach has been pressing pretty hard to get a water polo program going, and we can only hope. 6.7 seconds left in the game. The outcome is no longer in doubt. The black team, led by Caitlin Schaefer, is going to take the game today.
Looks that way. 19-14. There's a nice lob pass, and that should be it.
And that's the close.
So the final score is the black team 19, the white hatted team 14. I'd like to thank our staff, the technical director Manny Tarazan, our slow-mo replay Michael Zagal, The camera crew, Ron Burton, Hunter Thompson, and Tyler Parker. Our production team of Jack Peterson, Tom Monahan, and Mooneyham, and Chuck Parker. I'm John Berlin along with Royal Calkins. Thanks everybody. Again, the final score, the dark-hatted team 19 and the white hats 14.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.